What's going on, YouTube? Before we get into this boxing video, I'm wearing this shirt just to let y'all know Toy Story 4 came out yesterday. That's right. Go see the movie. It is great. 2 thumbs up. Except for the fucking puppets from Goosebumps. Now, we gonna get into this video right here. I've seen a lot of boxing journalists, a lot of boxing YouTubers say, oh, this fight is so bad for boxing. They shouldn't do it. They shouldn't be the main event. Blasphemy. Like Stephen A. Smith. It's blasphemy. Get the fuck out of here. This fight is great for boxing. Why? Because it opens up boxing to a whole nother avenue of people who wouldn't normally watch boxing. So hopefully the fights prior to this main event card will be good fights, competitive fights, hopefully some knockouts in fights, and it'll get people turned on to where boxing will get more fans, because Lord knows boxing needs more fans. We need it. And, you know, maybe this will put boxing in the spotlight again. Who cares if YouTubers are fighting? At the end of the day, anybody can go pro. A homeless man on the corner, if he wants to box pro, can go pro. Now, I've seen people get mad that this is the main event. Well, hold up. The same people who are pissed off about this being the main event are the same people who will say people should get paid what they're worth. People should get the money on how much viewer and seats they can sell. And these people can sell out. They've already sold out for an amateur style fight. Now, with that being said, I do believe they should be the main event. I don't care if a boxer's been boxing for 20 fucking years, 15 years, 10 years. I believe Billy Joe Saunders is on this card. And how long has he been boxing? I don't know. 7 years? 8 years? It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, these two dudes did bigger numbers than Billy Joe Saunders ever done. So by that being said, this is a business. This is about finances. He who brings the most asses to the seats deserves to be the pay-per-view star. This is the same thing I said about Joseph Parker and Chisora. That was the main event. Nobody gives a fuck about the little dudes like Chisora said. At least I don't. I don't really care for the little fighters. I've said this before. You know, I enjoy watching boxing. I enjoy watching technical fighters. So when you have people like Bud Crawford, who's small, but he's so technically sound and good that it's a pleasure watching him fight. The things he does is just enjoyable for somebody who loves boxing. So that's when I like watching the smaller guys. But normally the smaller guys don't sell like the bigger guys, even though the heavyweight division has been dead for a long time. But I'm getting off topic and I digress. Coming back to the topic at hand. Logan Paul versus KSI 2. How do I see it going? Well, I see it like this. I think Logan Paul is going to take this. And I would not be surprised if he knocks KSI out early within the first 3 rounds, because you got a guy who claims to be a boxer, KSI. He's pure shit, pure garbage, trash. Like, this dude cannot fight to save his life. He cannot fight. Like, he's not going to be a boxer. He's not going to be good. He can't box. He proved that when he fought Logan Paul. Logan Paul never boxed before, to my knowledge. And in my opinion, Logan Paul won the first match. He got winded towards the end, but he was rocking KSI in the first fight. KSI doesn't even know how to fight a taller fighter. I was talking about this with some people. So when you're the shorter man, right? Mike Tyson's a good person to watch because he was always the shorter man fighting taller guys in the heavyweight division. But there's certain things that you have to do differently that KSI has no fucking idea of what he's doing. For instance, when KSI fought Logan Paul, he keeps his hands down low like he's fighting somebody of the same stature. You can't do that because when you're shorter and your hands are here, the taller man, he's looking to hit you with a jab when you're coming in to disrupt you, or he's looking to step around you and hit you with hooks in the side of the head. And when your hands are here, you can't bring them up fast enough. Now, another reason why your hands should be higher Mike Tyson liked to do like this. He had like a peekaboo style. Me personally, I like to keep my hands around where my temples are even so the gloves would come up to the top of your head. But the reason why you want to bring your hands higher is you're not worried about the tall man hitting you in the stomach or the chest or the sides. Because if he does that, he has to drop down. Now he's your height. That's where you want the tall man. You want to bait him to come down so you can touch his head easier. Now, it's not always about head hunting. Sometimes you want to work the body. But with a tall person, you want them to come down to your level. That's why tall guys who fight short, that lean forward, they're so enjoyable for short people to get a hold of because they're at the same level instead of using a height and leaning back and catching you coming. So with that being said, back to the point, you should have your hands up high, right? KSI walks very flat-footed forward, straight into the target. You don't do that. You can't do that against somebody taller because all they have to do is hit you and step back, hit you and step back, and you're just coming in a straight line, straight forward for them to hit you. What you need to do is bob and weave. That's when you're here. You're coming forward like this. So it's harder for them to catch the target. Or if you don't have any head movement, if you don't have any body movement where you can move at the waist and come forward, if you're just not a skilled person, then what you need to do is another technique, and it's called darting in. So pretty much how you dart in is same thing. You want to have your hands here. But again, when your hands are here and you're guarding, this is open. So what you do is you bring your elbows in. So you almost are like this. And the point isn't to counter or throw back. The point is just to get in. So you're not worried about having your hands positioned in a position of where you can fire back. All you're trying to do is get belly to belly, chest to chest with the opponent underneath them. So you come here. You bring your elbows together and your forearms are protecting your face. Now the glove, because it's so big, it's not like a fist. Your fists increase in size. So once you do this, now your outside is protected. You got this turned in. So your face is protected, your jaw is protected, and it's very hard for them to get in between. And like I said, if they go low, see how my elbows are up? That's what you want. You want them to drop their head down because now you're here and you darted in. So that's what should be going on, but he doesn't know simple techniques. And because of that, with Logan Paul being the taller, bigger man and never having a boxing match before and looking, to me, more impressive than the first one, this time around, I don't see KSI doing shit. I see him getting knocked out. The dude can't fight. He's trash. I'm not saying Logan Paul is a great fighter, but at the end of the day, Logan Paul did better. And now that he's got Shannon Briggs, let's go, champ, which is another thing I want to bring up. Yo, so I don't know how many people saw the press conference, but that shit was so funny. KSI was yelling, let's go chump, but it sounded like he was saying, let's go Trump. Let's go Trump. Let's go Trump. I was dying laughing, but that's all I got to say on this. I think 8, 9, 10 minutes video on KSI versus Logan Paul 2 is enough. At the end of the day, I think this is a great fight for boxing. I see Logan Paul knocking him out without headgear, and I'm guessing they're going to do 10-ounce gloves. I don't know the glove size, but I'm going to assume 10-ounce gloves, professional style. And I don't see KSI making it. I see him getting knocked out. He's not skilled. He's uncoordinated. He has no footwork, no head movement, and he really doesn't have any power. Because if he had power, he would have knocked Logan Paul out towards the later part of their fight when Logan Paul was just exhausting. So that's how I see it going. Thank y'all for watching. Let me know what y'all think. And to the 2 people who always give me the 2 thumbs downs, please go ahead and do that because I do this video for y'all. I love y'all. How y'all doing today? Y'all doing good? Great, I hope. I'm out. Peace.